This creepy top 10 list has strange videos of weird things caught on camera that you cannot explain without getting frightened yourself. So let's try to solve some unexplained videos of scary stuff. Number 10. A YouTube channel called Iowa Sightings has footage of strange unidentified creatures caught on camera in the small town of Lock Ridge, and the home encounter is a frightening sight to behold. It's the middle of the night, and a scared mother and her son huddle in the house, uncertain whether they should stay put or run to the car. Meanwhile, the scary noises coming from the unknown forest creature are only getting creepier. Outside is nothing but pitch black night sky. No moonlight to go off of. The car isn't far ahead, but something terrifying is even closer, much to their absolute horror.
What is that? Mom? What is that? Go, get inside the house, go.
Two giant glowing eyes glint from behind the cover of a tree in the darkness. Eyes belonging to the broad face of a fearsome creature that looks much larger than them. At 1 minute and 33 seconds, they make the mistake of shining the light directly in its eyes, which look down from the beam's intensity and cause the blinded creature to let forth an enraged roar.
Go, get inside the house, go.
The terrified family understands that they have no chance against an encounter with whatever's out there, a creature that looks much too large to be a bear or a mountain lion, or anything else that we would recognize. And so they lock the door until the strange beast loses interest and goes exploring another part of the forest. Number 9. A YouTuber called My Name is Sam has been experiencing strange things that he's caught on video but cannot explain.
There's been someone knocking at my front door for the last 10 minutes or so, and they haven't stopped knocking.
As you can hear, the mysterious knocking happens in distinct sets of 3 that cannot be easily explained as woodland creatures or the wind. Whoever or whatever is doing this is purposefully trying to get his attention and then running away. He goes investigating outside for signs of a home intruder.
What the hell's going on here?
Little does he know, the strange activity has only just begun.
Oh my god.
Staring down at him is the broad outline of a strange figure who's helped itself into his home. When he goes running back to his room to further investigate, the figure is nowhere to be found. Gone. Vanished. Nothing else happened until a week later, when the power goes out and Sam needs to go down into the basement to investigate the circuit breaker, which looks untouched. As Sam hurries back up the steps, more strange things are caught on camera from behind him. Scary noises coming from further down in the basement. He runs downstairs and is shocked to find the lids of all the laundry units have been mysteriously opened by themselves. My Name is Sam is braver than 99% of us because he doesn't believe this place is haunted and absolutely refuses to be scared out of his home. He keeps his wits about him, despite being all alone in the old creepy basement, and so he improvises a paranormal experiment on the spot, only to be completely terrified by the confirmation of what he feared all along.
If there's someone or something here, I want you to prove it to me. I want you to close one of these doors. Come on! Well, if I'm being honest, I'm glad nothing happened. Holy
Sam runs screaming out of the basement, and as far as I can tell, won't be exploring down there again anytime soon. Number 8. An Australian YouTuber named Rando JYPC is looking out of his workplace window when he sees a strange underwater creature swimming in the Bateman's Bay. Having spent many hours daydreaming out this window, he thought this was an ordinary piece of driftwood at first, until a closer examination revealed it was moving against the current and repeatedly dove underwater to generate more speed. The video is too far away to tell what this object is for certain, even in full zoom, and he wasn't able to exactly get up from his desk to further investigate. But Rando JYPC is convinced this is an unidentified creature that is not ordinarily seen in these waters, and he hopes to have a chance to sneak away for a closer look next time. Number 7. This creepy video footage was caught on camera firsthand by a scared witness in Bloomington, Minnesota, who simply could not explain what they were seeing. A series of strange and unusual lights in the sky, bright, gigantic, and unsolved. The mysterious lights form a ring high above with no apparent source. Later, they move into a mysterious spiral formation that has no official answer from baffled experts. A skeptic in the comments states that the strange occurrence has to be a spotlight, but in this photo you can see there's no beam of light rising from the ground, which spotlights almost always have. Most agree this looks like a massive, slow-moving object that cannot be easily explained or identified. I'm especially looking for comments from anyone in the Bloomington, Minnesota area who could have happened upon this on May 29th, 2021 and saw these weird things in the sky. Maybe together we can solve this strange and mysterious video. Number 6. Strange doorbell cam footage has caught some scary unexplained sounds on video that no one can explain, not even the police.
What is that noise?
Can you hear that sound? I don't know what it is. It's the strangest sound.
You know you're hearing truly scary sounds when even the 911 operator sounds creeped out. A man goes outside to investigate and is unable to verify the source of the spooky noise, only that it's coming from somewhere high above and sounds about 90 decibels strong, which is about as much as a lawnmower. Someone let me know what's causing the sounds in this unexplained video because it's really creeping me out and I know I'm not the only one. Thousands of scared reactions later, and the chilling unsolved mystery remains without any answer. Number 5. A home security system has caught a rather strange event on camera late at night in Greenville, Tennessee. Everyone is asleep when an eerie, out-of-place shadow moves hauntingly along the fence. The uploader says that this strange video is a real ghost sighting caught on camera, and I did notice something kind of odd. A car passes by, and in these moments, the weird shadow somehow moves in front of the camera without blocking the headlights against the fence. An anomaly which cannot be explained. Moments later, a white object moves in front of the camera. Another apparition, they claim. This could be an insect crawling on the lens, but when you pause it at 11 seconds, the strange shape does kind of look like it might be an actual ghost sighting of a figure standing in the grass. Number 4. Tim and Corrine are certain that a ghost in the woods has been coming to haunt their home, and it's growing bolder with each visit. First, the motion detection lights keep turning on despite nothing being out there. This continues for 30 minutes until the camera finally detects actual movement on a supposedly real ghost.
Here it comes.
A mysterious shadow figure moves across the yard and then abruptly heads towards the house. They're certain this is a ghost, and I wanted to know if you agree with their paranormal evidence. Apparently, this happens all the time, or at least frequently enough to freak them out quite often. And I'd have to say, I would be at least a little alarmed if I saw an unexplainable shadow constantly moving past my home. Number 3.
My heart's going crazy. It's going crazy. This is a crazy place.
Clay of a paranormal YouTube channel called Time to Play TV goes investigating a haunted building in Hamilton County, Florida, called Old Jasper Jail. Surrounded by ghost hunting equipment, he asks the spirit world to show itself. It isn't long until he's caught creepy supernatural moments on camera.
Can you make the REM pod go off again? I know you've done it a lot. It's really neat and we enjoy it. Can you tell me your name?
As the paranormal investigator asks the ghost to make the motion detector go off, some objects on the table seem to move by themselves.
Alright, if you don't want to talk to me and you want me to leave, make the REM pod go off again. I heard a voice say go. Those are
When he asks the ghost for a sign that it wants him to leave, a voice says go, and the paranormal equipment lights up enthusiastically in response, which scares him. Instead of hanging around and risking a possession or worse, paranormal investigator Clay does the right thing by respecting the ghost's wishes and departing the haunted jail without much protest. Number 2. This creepy ghost video is real according to the uploader, who's seen some weird things in their haunted farmhouse on 29 acres in the middle of Tennessee. A figure of some kind, a white apparition he later speculates, is caught on camera moving along the space between the couch and the table. Whatever this entity is, it was large and is close enough to set off the motion detection of their home security system. Maybe it's a piece of dust, but the incident has them questioning if they have an actual ghost living in their home. Number 1. A spooky YouTube channel called Ghost Raiders has a frightening paranormal investigation with a creepy doll named Anne that nearly moves them to tears, not of joy, but fear.
If there's a spirit round this doll, can you come forward and talk to us, please? Come forward and talk to us, we won't hurt you.
Are you able to give me your name?
That's when Anne makes a creepy prediction over the spirit box that comes true.
Wow. Wow.
I felt like something just touched me on the back.
A scary voice on the spirit box tells the ghost hunters to look behind them and to leave them alone. In that moment, one of them felt cold hands send chills down her spine. It's a very frightening and unwelcoming gesture, and the ghost hunters soon feel surrounded by negative paranormal energy and need to leave this haunted place. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more of everything Billnose.